Boat 628, the Tony Neal Tale, Part 21 of 42, 12:17 a.m. Sam's decision to chop off nearly 2 miles of their scheduled 9-mile adventure was settled when the team had to portage around Raven Chute, a particularly dicey rapid that led to a decision that both saddened and reassured Patrick. As per usual when portaging, all guides had grounded their rafts one by one along a sandy stretch of shore, and once the boats were safely out of the swiftly flowing stream, the guests were instructed to grab their paddles and walk downstream behind a skeleton crew who led them to the next stretch of sandy shore along the SC side of the river, where they would wait until each raft was carefully moved one by one, guided by teams of burly raft guides who clung tightly to the freshly attached ropes in order to keep the rafts under control as the team wrestled them around the section that was just trouble waiting to happen. Free of guests, Sam had asked her fellow guides for input, and Patrick felt validated when 10-year veteran rafting guide Eric, also known as 92, seconded Pat's comments, though the 1 year older but 9 years more experienced guide had shushed Patrick when Pat began to add that they should have led in farther upstream rather than where they had in order to give the guests a better experience. "We had no way of knowing what the rain would do to the river," 92 said to Patrick as they worked side by side to move boat 632 carefully around the roaring rapid and safely downstream a few minutes later. "No use giving Sammy grief in public over something she could hardly be expected to know in advance and that she had no control over. I mean, who had to make a flying leap from shore into my boat and then another jump to his, huh?" he ended affably. Yeah, rub it in. And okay, I guess you're right. What's that old song Robert likes to sing? "Ain't no change in the weather, ain't no changes in me. Well, there ain't no change in the weather, ain't no changes in me." Something like that, anyway. That old song is "Call Me the Breeze" by Leonard Skinner, Yankee, 92 chided amicably. And if you can't change, then you can't grow. Sam does a good job. "Never meant to imply that she doesn't," Patrick said as they maneuvered boat 632 to a safe place along the wisp of sandy beach that lay beyond the rapids, and then hiked back upstream to help ferry other boats down.